You know, we could have just gone to the bathhouse right out, not too far away. It would have been much more comfortable.
And she's like, I'm sure. And she just hops out and she just takes your hand and she starts dragging you over to the,
I said-
to the bathhouse.
I said, you have to put something on at least before we get there.
And she's like, I think we're going to be going in there anyway.
Oh, gosh. And I guess she drags me along, right?
And y'all go into said bathhouse. And I'm just going to do a line across like so.
Oh, gosh.
Oops, damn it.
Yeah, it's really annoying because it doesn't drop properly on the board.
Yeah, just imagine it.
Alrighty, so...
That this side is this female side, this side is male.
Alrighty, here. Okay, so this is gonna be a cringe
And
warning.
there is like 2 or 3 more females in.
Okay, first off, right out of character, I'd say, guys, most of you are probably gonna cringe, so expect that.
To be honest, I was gonna try and make myself eavesdrop in some way.
Well, there's still time for
Yeah.
that. There's still time for that.
I'll quite quickly get that
What do
room.
you think I haven't cringed before?
Quite quickly get my room to get in there.
Anywho, as this is happening, I guess I would take off my clothes and leave it there next to the entrance. If there's like, isn't there like a locker? Or
Yeah,
some
there.
kind of...
Yeah, there's like a little cubby hole room.
Okay, I'll just leave the clothes there, and I guess me and Jade would both enter the bathhouse, the whole entire, the
Okay.
bath place.
And there's 3 other females in the bathhouse as well.
Alright, okay.
One half's male, one half's female.
Rom,
remember.
would you like to take over at the moment?
I was just going to get my room then. Leave
Now's your
myself.
time.
Yep. Gotta get the pervin moments in. Just because eavesdropping is fun.
You come up to the tea house owner and he says, "How may I help you?"
Do you have any rooms available?
He says, "I thought I do." And he slides you a key and he says, "That'll just be 1 gold piece."
Okay, and I hand him the gold.
Oh, just so don't hog the spotlight
Easy.
more. I do the same thing and I just immediately go to bed.
Okay.
Same for my character.
Okay. So just put yourself in the bed. It's over there.
Which bed should I dump myself at? Because I'm just going to leave the dog open.
Yours is gonna be here.
Yeah, boy.
The big one.
Alright.
Big fancy one.
Well, since it's night and some of you are sleeping, would it go back to would the sow go to Ragnarok?
Hold on, in just a second. Give it a second.
Okay.
Anyway, what are you doing, Pink?
Well, I'm just going to dump some stuff in the room. Leave Pupper here. Go and bathe. Hey,
Okay.
I'm a bard and I'm a perv as well, okay? Before anyone makes any comments.
Anyway, your saber tooth pupper is curling up in your bed.
Getting some
Thank
more
you.
pussy.
God damn it, Captain. Leaving one pussy to get some others.
You're into furries, aren't you?
It's
Anything with
everything.
legs. Anything with legs, boys.
It does have legs.
Yep, I'm gonna stop this up. Listen, just
Yep.
sitting the male side and just
Well, you would be outside. The question is,
And,
do you know?
this one hand.
By that time, you do as you do approach the bathhouse room. You
gosh.
do only hear 1 male in there.
Just gonna enter.
Vincent to join you.
Anyway, you enter and you just see this huge, massive monk-looking dude, and he's just relaxing it in the pools. And he does seem to have this very large circular container right behind him.
I don't know why I'm typing penis and chat so much.
You're into that, huh?
Very large circular penis.
Very large, circular.
He's like, I'll show you my bagpipes, ladies. So as this is happening, I'd take it down a tone, and I'd kind of get right beside her and have a serious face, and I'd go up to Jade and I'd say, Jade, can I ask you a serious question?
And Jade says, "Sure."
I'm curious, how does your heart feel towards Ragnar?
Granok.
Sorry.
Granok.
Ragnar.
Bob.
She goes red faced and she says, I love him. I really do. I really love him with every fiber of my being, but I just don't. I'm not sure if he feels the same way.
I tell her, I put my hand over her shoulder and I'd be like, look, I can tell he really loves you too. But I just wanted to know where your heart is with him, because I'm not so sure if he's all for you as well.
Oh my god, you're cocking him intentionally.
No,
you
I'm
holy
not.
I'm
shit.
not.
You
I'm
are a
not.
piece
Trust
of
me,
shit.
Trust me, I got this. Trust me. And
Your
I
character.
I say, look, all right. I know he loves you dearly, and you can love him. Just be careful, because something about what you did with the child earlier beforehand.
See, you asked me why I'm fucking racist against Strauss. This is why.
I say, okay, let's just refix this situation real quick.
No, it's fine.
No,
Go
no,
on.
it's too late. It's too fucking late.
I believe he's all for you, and I believe you should be for him as well. It's just
No,
Bullshit.
you're too far. Just
no,
fucking-
no,
it's too late.
no.
Just
This
it
is hard.
happened.
I'm
It
not.
happened.
I'm not doing anything like seductive or anything. I'm just saying in general. I'm saying, look, Jade, I believe you love him, and I believe he loves you. The thing is, I want you to know you need to find the truth in him, because I'm not entirely sure he's 100% for you. And I want you to know that you should ask him the truth of what he really thinks of you.
And Jade says, yeah, you're right. And she kind of gives you a hug real quickly, and she gives you a tender little kiss on your nose.
Oh.
And I blush and I say, one more other question I'm nervous to ask you, Jade.
Just while after I heard that one, and placed my ear against the wall.
She says yes.
I said, I need to ask you something about one of our party members.
Placed my ear against the wall after I heard that one, just so you know.
And she has a little confused look on her face. She's like, yeah.
I would like to know. I guess I would fiddle with my thumbs while I'm doing this. While saying this, I would say, I would like to know some information about Fergus's history, his background, since you know his knowledge of who he is before this. Getting chopped up, DM?
She says, all I really know really much about him is that,
Should I roll against this, or no?
no. She actually ponders for a second and she says, well, Brahm's a bit of a different type, but he definitely likes women.
Well, I say I can obviously tell that.
But I think he has a particular taste for drow women.
Oh. And I twiddle my thumbs even more with a more redder face, and I'm like, I would kind of just stutter.
I quickly do something. Since my,
Naka, don't say that!
Bale, since my ear's against the wall, can I hear this? My ear's against the wall listening in, can I hear this?
I need you to roll for D20 on perception.
Can you use this D20?
Mm-hmm.
Baka. Oh,
12
so
was my
cool.
perception. 6, 18.
You do hear it.
I'm just gonna shout as loud as I can, no. Fuck no, to be precise.
And they do hear it, and they do hear it through the walls, and she's like, I guess I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, no, you just heard a no. It could mean anything.
And she looks at you and she says, I can clearly hear that that's Rom's voice.
What if Granok just broke into the girls' locker room right now?
Oh my goodness! I was
He
actually,
goes full Kool-Aid, man. Oh
and
yeah.
he's just like, Jade, I love you.
and I love you. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And
Anyway, what are you doing?
I'd still be pretty blushed, and even after hearing that, I would still have a gut feeling of maybe that it was more of a yes to my feeling. Gosh.
Get into those drought panties. Oh shit.
Oh gosh. And I whisper to Jade, like quietly. I'd say, but besides that, is it alright if I ask for his history? Like, who was he really before this?
She says during the time of him during when he actually lived, he was hated and loved by the people in his village due to the tasks he did for them
Here
involving
comes the drama.
the beasts surrounding the area. After the death of a single child, the men in the village took a warpath against the surrounding beasts, slaughtering an important member of the local ecosystem. This created rage within him, which was giving a task from the gods of the wilds, needless of the.
Just give the card.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the card.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for her
Wait,
to say
just
that.
change the DM
No.
domain quickly if you have to, just so only he reads it.
Hey, here you go.
It's just hey,
No, you
Albert, fuck off, Albert, fuck you. Hey, it's Heaventree. Oh,
There
fuck
you go.
you're reading it
There you
now.
go. Anyway,
What color is he? Green.
Yes.
you just read that, and she pretty
Yeah.
much explains
Oh
you
gosh.
this.
Yeah.
Holy
The-
crap.
Yeah, the domains don't work that much,
Yeah.
so everyone just look away.
I'd read this.
Look, it's still not touching it.
Should I say this out loud or?
No.
Okay. I gotta read this. This is gonna take a minute, man. You wrote a novel. Oh my god.
Hey, Nameless, go away.
I'm not there. I look through it. Let's see.
Also, I forgot to put a number in the card. Should I just quickly message it to him?
I'm gonna get back to while he's reading that. I'm gonna get back to Granok and Jeff.
Oh, what? Am I actually playing? Oh, wow.
Jeff,
3 hours!
Okay, first, Granok, in your sleep, when you go back to sleep, you actually have I need you to roll for D20 on religion.
Chuan meets the Orc gods.
16 plus, let me see my religion, plus 3, so 19.
Okay, you have you're starting to have another vision, and
The bath scene.
no, you're having another vision, but this time.
Like he sees the Vassie, then he just runs in. He's like, "Get off of her!"
Anyway, you see the vision again, and no one knows to play with. Anyway, nice to meet you two ladies.
God, he's so autistic.
Yes, yes.
I'm like, what the hell is happening here?
I'm pretty sure he's missing at least 9 chromosomes.
And Jade is like, I think that may be the orc god of combat.
That's the first assumption you would make when somebody bursts through the wall?
Well, he did say here's bog through.
Well, you're
Oh yeah, that's
right.
believable.
The question
He said, here's Bogthrough. I doubt he's Bogthrough. I think he's some guy called Bill. Is that the kind of shit you'd start saying?
Well, if there's a god before you, they usually have some kind of aura about them, and you
Can I feel this from my room?
Yeah.
It's Christmas again.
I guess.
Settle down.
Stop fucking me, please.
Just
Anyway,
burst through the door.
but
What's go? Oh my god.
No, you sense it, but you sense it in your sleep. That's about it.
Oh, go
Aw.
back, you puppy.
Anyway, Bog through. He shoves his whole body through the wall, and he's revealing his completely naked orc body.
Man, no, down.
And you see Fergie behind him, and he's like, so how about we just get down to business?
Can you at least let the ladies get dressed before you do any of this?
Why, you're beautiful beings.
I thank you for that. However, I'm still blushing, by the way, the whole time.
Yeah, sure. Make the god wait for you. He's only a god.
I said
And-
it'll
and-
only
and-
take a few seconds, and it wouldn't be too much of a problem.
And Bog through just starts laughing really loudly, and he walks over to you with his dick in your face, and he's
Oh,
and he just
God,
pats-
please,
and,
no.
and he just pats you on the head. And he says, "You're funny." Anyway, and he turns around, and his butt's now in your face,
I'd back up.
and he's looking towards for.
Oh gosh.
And he's like, well, it's time to tell y'all what y'all need to know. Huge army coming here. Y'all should probably leave once it hits the morning. I think that's about it. Yeah.
And as this is happening, I say, Tim, can you do me a favor and can you tell whoever this is possessing they really need to check themselves?
Wait, what are you saying?
I said, I say he's taking. It's clearly obvious he's possessed somebody. So I would say, I'd kind of look down a little bit. And I'd say before you leave us after this whole conversation, I'd say you might want to tell this person before you leave them. Need to check themselves.
They've got 5 different STDs.
Anyway, yeah, sure. And he turns around and kind of slaps you in the face with his dick.
Why?
And he says, "Oops, sorry, miss. I didn't mean to do that." But anyway,
Oh my goodness.
anyway, have a nice day. And he walks, and the figure shimmers and distorts, and goes back to the normal palette, to the normal monk. And he just collapses into the water.
Takes
Drowning.
10 bludgeoning damage.
He collapses into the water, and he's actually drowning.
No, I'm talking about them. Takes 10 bludgeoning damage from getting hit with the
Oh,
No.
dick slap.
dick. Yep.
Oh, yes. I'd grab the
Let him
nearest
die.
towel.
Let him die.
It would be a mix of bludgeoning and
I would grab the nearest towel immediately, cover myself up.
Jade immediately grabs the monk who's drowning in the water, and she just drags him out and puts him on top of the side of the on the side of the warm springs, just to make sure he doesn't.
She's
choke.
saving Bogdrew!
No,
She's saving the guy that he possessed.
and she's like, that was very awkward.
And I look at Fergus. At this point, Fergus is probably staring at both of us, right?
Yeah.
And I have
Yeah,
the
don't
towel
forget,
wrapped
I'm
around, and
still
I'm
moved.
like, Fergus, you don't say a word about this. Got it?
Okay, as long as you don't say a word about this, points down.
Points down at what?
I'm fucking naked, you tubesicles.
How
Only
big is your
you.
cock, lad?
Gotta roll,
let me
gotta roll
get
for
you.
that. Gotta roll for that.
Roll
Once-
Constitution.
1 second, I've got to get a few meter sticks. And a pool cue. And 3 different cars to measure.
Is he actually? Are you actually doing this?
No,
I was gonna say. I said.
I'm just saying, I'm naked still.
Peter.
This is sexual harassment.
And I still have a talent around me after I said that, and he said that. I'd be like, well, don't get ahead of yourself, sport.
Peter.
on Beetle.
Yes.
Can we try to find a place where we can, end it for today? Because I have to
Yeah.
go now.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
probably. This is
Everyone's going to bed right now, and Jade's kind of scarred.
I think I am too.
As the Arc God turns and the dick is just about to hit the face, to be continued plays, and that's where we're gonna end.
After this point, I would cover myself in the towel. I would grab my clothes and I turn around at Fergus and I'm like, you lied to me.
Aww. Quit staring, Baka!
I look back, even though that was a very awkward moment. I say, you still lied to me, Fergus. I won't remember that. However, you still don't know anything about me and what I've done.
I'm just gonna say, what did I lie about?
You said you lied about who you are.
I never said anything about me. I
Well,
only said, learn about people before you trust them. And you just learned the reason behind that lesson.
well, then if that's the situation, because I thought I knew, I guess I would say, I would look back and I would say, I knew who you are, Fergus. I hope you're more of a better person than what I've heard.
And Jade is kind of scrambling over behind you, and she's kind of trying to making sure that nothing's showing on her and everything. And she's like, I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. Yeah.
And
Stairs are tits.
I would say, Jane, you can get back to my room. Here's the key.
And Jade just takes your key and just kind of starts walking cautiously back to the room.
Just one question. Won't the Ching Chong guy get in there and like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he's like
Woman ran out screaming naked. Huge
And
explosion.
that's to be continued.
Yeah,
Dun,
typical.
Well,
dun,
I
dun,
guess
dun.
at this point, should we stop here or we should go in the beds and then stop?
Yeah.
You go to bed, you sleep, and that's what we're gonna.
Yeah.
Or we continue here, whatever. Anyways, that was fucking great. I'll see you guys around.
So everyone just goes to bed,
Everybody awkwardly
whereas I will
goes
just
to bed.
make my mask. So at the start of next session, I will have made my mask. Fucking finally.
Well, that
Also-
was more awkward than I anticipated.
Yup.
My character is scarred.
I'll be back.
Well, Jade was one that gets slapped by fucking God's dick.
I mean, another guy fucking saw a naked god. Like, oh my god. You guys saw a naked god as well. That the guy over there
Well,
saw
no,
a naked female.
Well, he was
Yeah, I
possessed.
think we got the better side. We get the better deal.
And talked to like 4 other
That
gods.
was
Like,
the best
hello?
thing ever. I was not expecting that.
Casually fucking gods. It's totally changed to what this world is right now for us. It's like, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
The best friend to an orc. Yay.
Well, you didn't get slapped in the face by the orc's dick, did you?
Oh, but he has my